Hi, I'm here to showcase about the LoanKeter web application that we built recently using Python and React, you know, for this company called LoanKeter, which is an investment banking firm that lends out loans to the businesses. And it's live at this stage over here in this portal, and they're actually using it for their business. So this is for the sake of showcasing our expertise of Python and React. And let's go ahead first of all and take a look into the tech stack that we used here. We used React with Next.js for the front end and Django and Python with Django as a backend with the PostgreSQL as the database. And we have used Docker for the container management for front-end and backend. And we have three major containers, if you see here, which is the database container and API server and the background tasks. So I'm currently running the front end here in the local host, but we have a Docker container, Docker image for the front end also, right? So let's go ahead now, see that, we used in the front end itself, we used Axios for the APIs, and we have used Lucid React for the components, and we have used the React hook form for the complex form handling, right? And Tailwind CSS anyway, right? And also in the backend, we used OpenAI API calls and third-party API calls, and for the background tasks, actually to analyze the bank statements behind the scenes, and also for sending emails as a background tasks. And yep, let's go ahead for the application now. We have this is the admin dashboard. We have try login system where let's say let's all log out here, and if you see this login screen, this is the same login screen that will be used by the admin and also the sales representative or the broker, and also for the client also, right? A client can register themselves here by using this, link over here, and then as they create an account, they can go ahead and log in here, and also a sales representative or the broker can register themselves using this, link here, and as they created account, then they can go ahead and log in using the same login screen. In the backend, we will take care of the role resolution automatically. So this is how it happens, and you can see the the Docker containers are running behind the scenes for the backend and for the front end here. Yep. Let's go ahead and now log into the admin dashboard, and you see this admin dashboard currently. We have 3 loan applications currently, where this is by the clients, either directly by clients and also by referrals by these brokers. You can see there are some analytics over here, basic analytics of how much amount requested and how much approved amount yet and all, and the total applications, and this is the basic analytics. And we have as per the need, we are going to improve, and we are going to add some features like graphs and all as per the need, right? And you can see all the applications here. So this is the list view of the applications as a table, and we can search for the applications, and we can actually go ahead and filter the applications, right? And this is the user menu, and you can go to the dashboard and you can manage the sales reps. And let me show you the sale currently we have 1 sales rep here, right? And let's log into the sales rep here. Let's say the sales rep account is this one. And as you log into the sales rep, this is the dashboard of the sales rep, right? As I have said, you just log in, and you automatically, the backend resolves the role and shows that role specific dashboard to you, right? So currently this sales rep has, shared their referral link for a given referral link and made a client register using that given specific referral link. So this is how any loan applications that's been sent by that given referred client will be shown in the sales rep dashboard here. And also if you see here, the sales representatives are totally one, right? And you see, go ahead and view details. The applications made by that given sales representative will be shown here in the dashboard of in the admin screens, right? And yeah, you can go ahead and you can now just let's go ahead and actually start the process of registering a broker, right? Let's go ahead and register a new broker. Currently we have broker 1. So let's register the broker 2. And an email of the broker can be, let's say, a Pritam 1, right? And boom, we have the loan, we have that register, and we have the inventory. We have also implemented the toasts. So you can have this toasts, nice feature, right? And now this person has no applications, and you can see this person has one application, right? So now let's go ahead and share this referral link, and now let's go ahead and use that referral link. And this is you can see this, right? There is a you're referred by this given broker. So a client can register now. Let's say let's create a new account. And there you go. An account has been created now, right? And now if you see this new fresh dashboard, right? Let's say let's go ahead and check the previously existing client here, right? A previously existing client's dashboard will be looking something like recent applications, but this new guy don't have any applications yet, loan applications, right? If you go to view applications, it will be empty. So you can start a new application, right? But for this person, if you go to the view applications, you can see this list of applications, right? And yeah, that's how it does. And now as you start a new loan application, right, you can actually send this application, right? And as you fill this form, this is where the React hook form is used to fill the multi-step form, right? And we have this nice feature of masking. And if you as these are our stars, which are like mandatory fields, and if you start to go ahead with the next step, it nicely shows this given errors of what needs to be definitely filled as a required stuff, right? And then gives that errors popping up. You cannot go to the next step for that, right? And you can go ahead and save it. Let's say you just save user 4 and save and exit. You can nicely have this feature of continue your application after. Now you can have that filled up already, right? So you can come back and fill it later. So in that way, you just have this loan application process, complete this loan application process, which is being done by this already user, right? And after filling that application, we have we can go ahead and have this AI analysis do the behind the scenes. Like let's say, let me just go ahead and log out here and log into the admin account. And if you see this given application, this is an appendix state because this given specific person, this client, user 3 client, didn't upload any given bank statement yet, right? But that's why you don't have this financial analysis done yet, right? So what we need to do, this is the given application submitted by the user 3, which is referred by this given broker, right? So let's say there are other 2 applications which are being sent directly instead of which are not referred, right? So now what we can do is actually go ahead and we can assign a given sales representative. We currently have 2 brokers, right? We have just registered a second broker, right? So now let's go ahead and assign this given loan application to this broker 2 because broker 2 doesn't have any applications yet, right? And as we assign the sales representative, right? And let's just log out here and log into the newly created newly created broker account, and there you go. You have this new user which is being assigned by the admin for this given sales rep, right? So that's how it works. And if you just go to the view, it'll have this, views which don't have this approve or rejection buttons, right? Similar to what we have this given specific broker also. Approve or rejections button is not available here, because that's how the safeguard, which is just, if you just go ahead and take a look into this admin account and go ahead now to this given specific, we have application view, we have the approve and rejection. So only admin can approve or reject an application, right? But the point is that now you can go ahead and check the other applications which is being have uploaded the bank statements, like let's say this one. And in this case, the application is under analysis stage, right? The status, where earlier it's just bank application submitted, right? So now these two bank statements are submitted or uploaded by the client as part of the application process. And this is the behind the scenes background. There's the OpenAI API gets called for the AI analysis of these bank statements. These are the requirements by the clients that they need a last month ending balance and the daily negativeness of this given specific, client, any client that uploads the bank statements. So, and also they can perform the manual analysis on top of it, because AI is something that we use as a tool, but if you don't, you might not want to use rely on that 100%, right? But you have some base point where you can actually take a look into the bank statement manually, a sales rep or an admin itself, and then verify whatever the details that is being analyzed by the AI here, right? If you see an application, when it's being submitted automatically, there it triggers two behind the scenes background tasks. As I said, that there's a server for background, there's a container server for the background tasks, right? Running, separately rather than the API server, right? So if you see there's this given specific, this task is ran, right? And loan application emails get sent automatically as any application is submitted, right? And then later any and also you have the task which runs automatically the AI analysis, and this is the result of the AI analysis from the OpenAI API, which is being passed to this front end, right? So now this is how it happens. And also what app you can also request a new additional documents, right? Let me just do that right away. This is the given specific. Yep, let's go ahead and do it for the user 2, right? User 2 has this tool. Yeah, we can also request additional documents, right? And as the additional documents gets requested, then automatically behind the scene a background task gets triggered. Let me show that to you right away, right? There's additional documents requested or successfully, right? And you can see there's a task background task ran automatically, and it is being sent an email, right? Let's look at that email once, right? I'll click email and should have that, right? Previously there's an application, there's an email where your loan application has been successfully submitted, right? And now there's a new email which is requesting additional documents, right? So this is how this application works. And an admin can also manage the sales representatives, as I said you, right? As you can go and they can go ahead and take a look. You can see this new broker got added here, and this given specific broker referred an application, right? But this specific broker got an admin assignment, but not referred by him, so that you understand that how many referred applications are being sent by the sales reps instead of your assignments, so that you can track the performance of the sales representatives, right? And then let's just go ahead and view details of that given specific given sales representative, you can understand the total applications. You can actually edit their details. You can deactivate them, right? For example, a sales representative has joined and they left the organization. These are all the requirements by the client, and we fulfilled all of them, right? So you can just see this given specific referred application, and you can deactivate that person after that. And as you deactivate, it automatically gets assigned to the admin as a direct application, because then they can actually assign it to someone else, right? Yep. Then, for example, if you see this person doesn't have any bank statements uploaded, right? So now you see this person can upload bank statements. Let's say now let's open and create upload bank statements, right? At present, I don't have this bank statements here, right? So that doesn't matter. You can upload these bank statements, and you can actually get the loan app that background task get triggered automatically, as I said you here, right? This OpenAI API gets called, and you have this all analysis being done, and this changes to the pending state, pending review stage 2. It again goes back to the this is also still pending, right? Let's say this one, right? It's actually under analysis status, right? Let's go to the under analysis status. Yep. And yeah, this is all a wrap up for this given loan application, loan management system that we built. Thank you.